Hi everyone, my name is Samor, and today in this video tutorial I'm going to be teaching you all how to use Google Hangouts as a platform for online screencasting for lectures, presentations, or whatever you might want to do with it. Now, before we begin, there are two things which are absolutely imperative that we have, and these are, number one, a stable internet connection, and number two, a Gmail account. A stable internet connection is necessary because we're going to be live streaming our lectures on YouTube. And to ensure the best quality and for our audience's benefit, a stable internet connection is absolutely necessary. And number two, a Gmail account. Now, to actually access the platform, we need to have a Gmail account so we can access Google Plus, where Hangouts on Air is actually situated. And also, any video that we post on YouTube will be linked to our Gmail account. So it's sort of like a central network for everything. Now, after we have both of these things, we can begin. Now, for this video, I'm going to be using Safari, but we can use any web browser. Now, the first thing we want to do is sign into a Gmail account. This is our stock Gmail account, which we use for our course HNB 204, where we actually started using online screencasting for lectures. Now, we just want to sign in. Great, now we're signed in. The next thing we're going to want to do is go to Google Plus, which is in this menu right here. We just click that. Google Plus will load up real quick. And we're going to want to go to this tab and scroll down to Hangouts. Now, once we reach the Hangouts page, we're going to want to click on Hangouts on Air. And this is the actual platform we're going to use. So we're just going to want to click Create Hangout on Air. And this page actually gives us basic information about what we want to put in our presentation. So give it a name. I'm just going to write test number 1 and tell people what it's about. Online screencasting. Awesome. Now, right here, we can actually choose whether to start the online screencasting as of this minute, or we can actually just set it for a later time and date whenever we want to do it. But for this video, I'm just going to press start now. And audience. Usually we don't really have to touch this because it's already being shared with the public, and it will generate a YouTube link which you can actually distribute to the people whom you want to show your presentation on YouTube. So once everything looks like it's in order, we just press share. It's just going to take some time. It's loading. Great. Now it's set up. Now, before we begin, we want to divert your attention to this button right here, which says links. If we click it, we can see that it actually has a Google Plus page as an event page, as well as a link for the YouTube video. So if you want to distribute this link amongst your audience members, they can actually tune into the live stream, which is quite important. Great. So now that that's taken care of, we're going to want to start our presentation. Oh, whoops. We'll just press this button right here, which says start. This says invite guests. We don't really need it, so I'm just going to press skip right here. And I'm just going to turn my camera off because I don't really need it. But ensure that this button is not muted, because if you want to have audio within your presentation, you're going to want to keep your microphone on. And you can see this by both the green dots at the bottom right here, as well as the big circle around this little face figure. Yeah. All right, so now that's all loaded up, the first thing we're going to want to do is actually open up the PowerPoint presentation of what we're going to want to present. So I've already pre-made this really cool presentation for all of you, which has 2 slides, really cool first and second slide, but it serves its function. So I'm going to want to start my slideshow. We can either do it in regular mode or in presenter mode if we're using separate displays, but we can actually choose which screen we want to show or screencast. So now that I've set this up, I'm going to want to go back to the Google Plus page right here, and I'm going to want to scroll over here to this button which says Screen Share. Now, once I press this, I can choose which screen I actually want to screencast. So I want to screencast this page, which actually has my really cool title slide on it. So I'm going to press that, and I'm going to press Start Screen Share. Now, if I go back to the page, it says you are screen sharing, and my title slide actually shows up right there. So once everything looks like it's in order, I have my audio is in check, I have my slide showing up. All I have to do is press Start Broadcast and press OK right here. Now I'm going live right here. It'll take a couple seconds, and great, now it's on air. and you can see the total amount of viewers right here as well. So now I'm just going to want to go check to see if that it's actually broadcasting. So I'm going to press this link button right here, which actually gives me the YouTube link. Again, it's available on the previous page as well. So I'm going to want to go back to Safari. I'm just going to open up into a separate little tab. And, well, there's a little echo right here. So right here, we can see that my title page is showing up, and it's actually live right now. Okay, so now we can see that the stream is actually going on right now. So now I'm just going to want to go through with my presentation. And then once we are done with everything, all we want to do is go back to this page, and then we just press stop broadcast right here. Now it's just going to take a couple seconds, and waiting. Broadcast has been successfully terminated. Lovely. So now that we're done with this page, all we have to do is press X. We can close it. We can see that end of slideshow on the live stream page. All I have to do is press refresh. And we can see that there's actually a video made of me doing my slideshow. So that's automatically updated and uploaded to your YouTube account, which is linked to your Gmail account. Now, if I want to further edit it, do any changes to it, all I have to do is go to my page. Oh, whoops, not that page. I'm just going to want to go to Creator Studio. And then I can edit any of the videos that I've made, and I can cut out portions I don't want, or I can just delete them altogether. It's up to you. But the video of your entire screencast is automatically uploaded. So that about concludes our presentation. I hope that Google Hangouts is an easy and fun to use platform for you guys in the future, and good luck with it.